2024's Lord of the Rings movie The War of the Rohirrim is an exciting chapter in the franchise's history, introducing several new elements to the story, but the film already faces problems thanks to one scene from the original trilogy. Ever since Peter Jackson's seminal movies, The Lord of the Rings has struggled to recapture the magic of Middle-earth. The director's Hobbit prequels failed to live up to expectations while Amazon's lavish TV series consistently underwhelmed. All this piles the pressure on The War of the Rohirrim, even before factoring in the movie's biggest obstacle. An animated feature set around 250 years before the start of the Fellowship of the Ring, The War of the Rohirrim will delve back into the Kingdom of Rohan's history. Narrated by Miranda Otto's Eowyn, the movie will tell the story of legendary ruler Helm Hammerhand, whose famous horn resides in the Hornburg at Helm's Deep. Given the film's place in the Lord of the Rings timeline, War of the Rohirrim will not cover the human and orc conflicts that define the original series. However, despite its different story, the movie's subject will inevitably invite comparison to Jackson's films, causing a major problem. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim will get compared to Helm's Deep. The War of the Rohirrim's setting, characters, and context means that the movie will help flesh out one of the Lord of the Rings' most important factions. First introduced in The Two Towers, the Horse Lords of Rohan are shown to be a powerful and proud race, preferring to use cavalry in combat rather than foot soldiers. Given the beautifully rendered version of the kingdom seen in Jackson's movies, returning to Rohan promises to be an exciting prospect. Yet by focusing explicitly on the kingdom, War of the Rohirrim will inevitably draw comparisons to Rohan's greatest Lord of the Rings moment, the Battle of Helm's Deep. Despite coming in the second movie, Helm's Deep is viewed by many as the high point of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The battle is atmospheric, epic, and genuinely tense, with evil almost triumphing before a climactic cavalry charge. It's arguable that nothing in the franchise since has lived up to Helm's Deep spectacle. By returning to Rohan once again, War of the Rohirrim will naturally remind viewers of Helm's Deep, not least because of the involvement of the fortress namesake, Helm Hammerhand. This may set viewers up for disappointment, as it's difficult to see how the movie can recapture the original scene's power. War of the Rohirrim's Helm's Deep connections are unfair, but inevitable. Miranda Otto as Eowyn and Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim art. In reality, comparing the conflict in War of the Rohirrim to Helm's Deep is deeply unfair. Not only will the use of animation necessitate a different type of battle scene in the 2024 Lord of the Rings movie, but the context for both stories will be completely different. While Helm's Deep was a heroic last stand forced upon a desperate King Theoden, War of the Rohirrim is a more traditional conflict between Rohan and the Dunlendings. While the story may cover the founding of Helm's Deep thanks to Helm Hammerhand's involvement, it's unlikely that it will involve a siege on the scale of The Two Towers. The differences between the two stories make comparing the projects unfair. However, the very fact that Rohan is involved makes it impossible to ignore the kingdom's history in the rest of the Lord of the Rings series. Whatever the nature of the conflict in War of the Rohirrim, the legacy of Helm's Deep means that any mention of Rohan and Rohirrim immediately reminds any viewer of battles against Uruk-hai in the rain, tossing dwarves into battle, and a heroic charge down a mountainside. As a result, it's impossible for the movie to escape The Two Towers battle's shadow.